Hello everyone, welcome to our lesson about licensing. A value proposition hack that everyone should know about. Licensing involves granting another party, the licensee, the right to use, produce, or sell a particular product, technology, brand, or intellectual property owned by the licensor. In the context of creating innovation in the business model, the value offer being licensed can be a product, service, technology, brand, or any other asset that provides value to customers. Licensing of a value offer can indeed create innovation in the business model aspect of a company. Let's see 8 different ways licensing can drive business model innovation. Access to new markets. Licensing allows a company to expand its reach by granting licenses to other companies in different geographic regions or industries. This can lead to the discovery of untapped markets and customer segments. For example, a technology company licensing its software to international partners can enter new markets without the need for significant infrastructure investments. Reduced risk. By licensing a value offer, a company can share the risks associated with product development, production, and distribution with the licensee. This can free up resources and reduce the financial burden on the licensor, allowing them to focus on further innovation and development in other areas of the business. Innovation through collaboration. Licensing often involves collaboration between the licensor and licensee. This collaboration can lead to the exchange of ideas, expertise, and resources, fostering innovation. The licensee may bring its unique perspective and capabilities to enhance the value offer, resulting in an improved product or service that can benefit both parties. Diversification of revenue streams. Licensing can provide a steady stream of revenue through licensing fees, royalties, or other financial arrangements. This diversification of revenue streams can enable the licensor to invest in research and development for new innovations. It reduces the dependency on a single business model and helps the company adapt to changing market conditions. Focus on core competencies. Licensing allows a company to focus on its core competencies and strengths while leveraging the capabilities of others. This can lead to increased efficiency and effectiveness in the development and delivery of value offers. The freed-up resources and attention can be directed toward exploring new opportunities and innovations. Rapid scaling. Licensing can facilitate rapid scaling of a business model. When a valuable product or technology is licensed to multiple partners, it can quickly gain widespread adoption and generate significant revenues. This rapid scaling can be a source of innovation as it may necessitate adjustments to the business model, supply chain, and support infrastructure. Adaptation to market changes. Licensing allows a company to adapt to market changes more agilely. If market dynamics shift or customer preferences change, the licensor can adjust its licensing agreements or seek new partners to align with emerging trends and innovations. In summary, licensing a value offer can create innovation in the business model aspect of a company by opening up new market opportunities, reducing risk, fostering collaboration, diversifying revenue streams, enabling a focus on core competencies, facilitating rapid scaling, and enhancing adaptability to changing market conditions. It can be a strategic tool for companies looking to drive innovation while leveraging their existing assets and capabilities. Let's see a concise list of the pros and cons of licensing, specifically in the context of a company's business model. Pros of licensing. Diversification of revenue streams. Licensing can provide a steady stream of revenue through licensing fees, royalties, or other financial arrangements, reducing reliance on a single revenue source. Market expansion. It allows companies to enter new markets and reach a broader customer base by leveraging the capabilities of licensees, thereby increasing market share and revenue potential. Risk sharing. Licensing allows companies to share the risks associated with product development, production, and distribution with licensees, reducing financial risk for the licensor. Focus on core competencies. Companies can concentrate on their core competencies and strengths while outsourcing other aspects of the business to licensees, increasing operational efficiency. Innovation through collaboration. Collaboration with licensees can lead to innovation and product/service improvements through the exchange of ideas, expertise, and resources. Rapid scaling. Licensing can enable rapid scaling of a business model by quickly disseminating value offers to a wider audience, potentially leading to substantial growth. Adaptation to market changes. Companies can adapt more swiftly to changing market conditions by adjusting licensing agreements or seeking new partners aligned with emerging trends. Cons of licensing. Loss of control. Licensing involves giving up some degree of control over the value offer and its presentation in the market, which can lead to brand or quality risks. Quality and branding issues. Licensees may not uphold the same quality standards or branding guidelines, potentially tarnishing the licensor's reputation. Revenue sharing. The licensing model often requires sharing revenue with licensees in the form of royalties or fees, which can reduce the licensor's profit margins. Competitive risks. Licensing a valuable technology or product can introduce competition as licensees may become competitors in the future. Complex contractual agreements. Drafting and managing licensing agreements can be complex and time-consuming, requiring legal expertise and resources. Dependency on licensees. Over-reliance on licensees for revenue can make a company vulnerable if licensees encounter financial difficulties or fail to meet contractual obligations. Potential for disputes. Disagreements and disputes between licensors and licensees can arise, leading to legal challenges and damaging relationships. Limited innovation control. In some cases, licensees may have limited incentive to invest in further innovation, which can stifle the evolution of the value offer. It's important for companies to carefully consider these pros and cons when deciding whether to pursue a licensing strategy in their business model. The decision should align with the company's strategic goals, market dynamics, and risk tolerance. Here are examples of companies that have successfully adopted licensing strategies to innovate their business models and disrupt their competitive landscapes. Microsoft. Microsoft has been a pioneer in software licensing. They licensed their operating system, MS-DOS, to IBM in the early 1980s, which helped them establish a dominant position in the personal computer market. They continued to license their Windows operating system to various computer manufacturers, leading to widespread adoption. Intel. Intel is known for licensing its x86 microprocessor architecture to other chip manufacturers. This strategy allowed Intel to focus on research and development while enabling other companies like AMD to produce compatible processors, fostering innovation and competition in the CPU market. Qualcomm. Qualcomm licenses its wireless technology and patents to smartphone manufacturers. This has made Qualcomm a key player in the mobile industry and has enabled the widespread adoption of their wireless technologies, such as 3G, 4G, and 5G. Dolby Laboratories. Dolby licenses its audio and video technologies to various industries, including entertainment, broadcasting, and consumer electronics. Their licensing model has played a significant role in improving audio and video quality in a wide range of devices and content. ARM Holdings. ARM licenses its semiconductor intellectual property, IP, to semiconductor companies worldwide. ARM's low-power, high-performance CPU designs are widely used in smartphones, IoT devices, and other applications, leading to innovation in mobile and embedded systems. Disney. Disney licenses its intellectual property, including characters and content, to various industries, such as merchandise, theme parks, and entertainment. Their licensing strategy has contributed to Disney's brand strength and revenue diversification. McDonald's. McDonald's licenses its brand and operational model to franchisees worldwide. This licensing approach has allowed McDonald's to rapidly expand its global presence and adapt to local market preferences. Tesla. Tesla has licensed its electric vehicle (EV) technology, including patents related to EV batteries, to promote the adoption of electric vehicles across the automotive industry. This strategy aims to accelerate the transition to sustainable transportation. Spotify. Spotify has licensed music content from record labels and artists, creating a streaming platform that disrupted the traditional music industry. Their licensing agreements with a vast catalog of music have made them a dominant player in the music streaming market. Red Hat, now part of IBM. Red Hat used an open-source licensing model to offer enterprise-level Linux software and services. This approach disrupted the traditional software industry by providing an alternative to proprietary operating systems. These companies leveraged licensing as a strategic tool to not only generate revenue but also to foster innovation, create market disruption, and establish themselves as leaders in their respective industries. Licensing enabled them to scale their business models, collaborate with partners, and drive industry-wide changes. Successfully adopting a licensing business model requires careful planning and execution. Here are some strategies that a company should consider when implementing a licensing strategy. Define clear objectives. Start by defining clear and specific objectives for your licensing strategy. What do you hope to achieve? Whether it's revenue generation, market expansion, or innovation, having well-defined goals will guide your strategy. Identify valuable intellectual property, IP. Identify and evaluate the intellectual property assets that you can license. This can include patents, trademarks, copyrights, trade secrets, software, technology, and even branding. Assess the market value and relevance of your IP. Segment your IP portfolio. Categorize your IP portfolio and segment it based on its strategic importance, market demand, and potential licensees. Prioritize the IP assets that align with your business goals. Market research. Conduct thorough market research to identify potential licensees or partners who can benefit from your IP. Understand the competitive landscape, market trends, and the needs of your target audience. Develop a licensing strategy. Create a comprehensive licensing strategy that outlines your approach, target industries, geographies, and licensing models, e.g., exclusive, non-exclusive, sublicensing. Determine licensing fees, royalties, and contract terms. Legal expertise. Engage legal experts experienced in intellectual property law to draft and negotiate licensing agreements. Ensure that the contracts are legally sound, protect your interests, and clearly define the rights and obligations of both parties. Protect your IP. Implement robust measures to protect your intellectual property. This may involve patenting, trademark registration, copyright protection, or maintaining trade secrets. Strong IP protection enhances the value of your licensing deals. Licensing infrastructure. Establish the necessary infrastructure to manage licensing agreements efficiently. This includes contract management systems, licensing databases, and a team responsible for licensing administration. Marketing and promotion. Promote your licensing opportunities to potential licensees through marketing efforts, trade shows, industry events, and online platforms. Highlight the benefits and advantages of licensing your IP. Negotiation and collaboration. Foster collaborative relationships with licensees. Be open to negotiations and customization of licensing terms to accommodate the needs of both parties. Collaboration can lead to mutual success. Quality control. Implement quality control measures to ensure that licensees maintain the quality and standards associated with your IP. Regular audits and inspections may be necessary to safeguard your brand reputation. Enforcement and compliance. Monitor licensee compliance with licensing agreements and take necessary actions in case of violations. This may involve legal actions to protect your IP rights. Continuous innovation. Continue to innovate and enhance your IP portfolio to provide ongoing value to licensees. This can strengthen your position in negotiations and attract new partners. Evaluation and optimization. Regularly evaluate the performance of your licensing strategy against your objectives. Optimize your strategy based on the results, market changes, and feedback from licensees. Legal and regulatory compliance. Stay updated on relevant laws and regulations related to intellectual property and licensing in your industry and geographic markets. Ensure that your licensing practices comply with legal requirements. Exit strategy. Consider an exit strategy in case licensing agreements need to be terminated or modified. Define the conditions under which agreements can be terminated and plan for a smooth transition if needed. Successful adoption of a licensing business model requires a well-thought-out approach, diligent management, and a commitment to protecting and maximizing the value of your intellectual property. It can be a powerful strategy for generating revenue, fostering innovation, and expanding your market presence. Many well-known business models incorporate licensing as part of their strategy. Here are several business model types that often involve licensing in some form. Franchise model. Franchise businesses grant individuals or entities, franchisees, the right to operate under the brand name, business model, and systems of the franchisor. Franchisees typically pay fees and royalties for the use of the franchisor's brand and support services. Software as a Service, SaaS, model. SaaS companies license their software applications to customers on a subscription basis. Customers gain access to software functionality without owning the underlying code or infrastructure. Pharmaceutical and biotech model. Companies in the pharmaceutical and biotech industries often license their drug compounds, research findings, or technologies to other companies or research institutions for development and commercialization. Entertainment and media model. Media companies license their content, movies, music, TV shows, books, etc., to distribution platforms, broadcasters, streaming services, and merchandisers. Licensing fees are generated from the use of intellectual property. Technology licensing model. Companies in the technology sector license their intellectual property, including patents, software, and hardware designs, to other technology companies for integration into their products or services. Brand licensing model. Brand licensing involves licensing a well-known brand's name, logo, or image to other companies for use in products or services. For example, a fashion brand may license its name for use in fragrances or accessories. Open source model. Open source software projects license their code under open source licenses that allow others to use, modify, and distribute the software freely, often with certain conditions and requirements. Automotive licensing model. Automotive manufacturers may license their technology or platforms to other companies, such as suppliers or startups, to develop components or vehicles that meet certain specifications or standards. Intellectual property licensing model. Companies that hold valuable patents, trademarks, copyrights, or trade secrets may license these intellectual property assets to other companies in various industries. Publishing and content licensing model. Publishers license the rights to publish, distribute, or adapt books, articles, photographs, and other content to other publishers, foreign markets, or media platforms. Mobile app licensing model. Some companies license their mobile app technologies or platforms to other app developers or businesses, allowing them to build upon existing app frameworks. Sports licensing model. Sports leagues and teams license their logos, names, and merchandise rights to manufacturers and retailers for the production and sale of sports-related products. Environmental licensing model. Companies in the renewable energy and environmental technology sectors may license their clean energy or sustainability solutions to other companies or municipalities. Academic and research licensing model. Universities and research institutions often license their research findings, patents, and technologies to commercial entities for further development and commercialization. Healthcare licensing model. Healthcare companies may license their medical devices, diagnostic tests, or drug formulations to partners or manufacturers for broader distribution and market penetration. These are just a few examples of business model types that incorporate licensing as a core component of their strategy. Licensing can be a versatile tool used across various industries to leverage intellectual property, expand market reach, and generate revenue. In conclusion, licensing is a powerful and versatile business strategy that empowers companies to unlock the value of their intellectual property, expand market reach, and drive innovation. Throughout this lesson, we've explored the diverse array of business models that incorporate licensing as a central element, from franchise and SaaS models to entertainment and technology licensing. By granting others the right to use, produce, or distribute their intellectual property, companies can tap into new revenue streams, share risks and resources, and enhance their competitive advantage. Successful adoption of a licensing strategy hinges on careful planning, clear objectives, legal expertise, and ongoing management. Companies must evaluate their intellectual property assets, identify potential licensees, and craft mutually beneficial agreements. Whether in the realms of technology, entertainment, or healthcare, licensing serves as a catalyst for growth, fostering innovation, and enabling organizations to thrive in today's dynamic and interconnected business landscape. As businesses continue to evolve, licensing remains a potent tool for driving value and creating opportunities in an ever-changing world.